We're back with more breaking news and more updates. Dear Diary, the USA's new passport which says welcome but be good. XOXO DJT. I don't see anywhere on here that it says be good, but this is what he posted. And Malaysia has passed new legislation restricting maritime activities such as ship-to-ship transfers of products or bunkering, refueling at sea, that occurred within international waters but inside its exclusive economic zone, the EEZ, without receiving permission from the Malaysian government. Violations of the regulations allowed detention of the vessel and its crew and seizure of cargo. And Russian and Iranian oil tankers have been well documented as using Malaysia's EEZ as a hotspot for ship-to-ship transfers of oil, usually China-bound oil. And speaking of Russia, it has come under fire and under my attention. This information has just fallen on my lap. I encourage everyone to do their research because until articles are released, I can't post about it. But I'm going to just tell you guys, Putin's inner circle is growing smaller and smaller due to assassinations. Look that up. Now pay attention to this map, the Strait of Hormuz and the eastern outer port limits. From the 18th of June to February 28th, the start of the US-Iran war, the organization United Against Nuclear Iran recorded 76 ship-to-ship transfers of Iranian oil and LPG within the area now regulated by Malaysia. UANI also recorded 46 sanctioned and mostly empty Iranian tankers that were anchored and waiting out inside this Malaysian EEZ for the US blockade to end before returning to Iran. Many of these tankers have since begun their journey back to Iran since the end of the blockade. And residents of Beit Array in the West Bank have been told to stay inside their homes for the past 4 hours due to a suspected T infiltration. According to Israeli media, the IDF has yet to issue an all clear. A short while ago, an alert was activated due to a suspected infiltration of Ts in the community of Beit Array in the Benjamin Brigade, allowing the identification of 2 suspects found in the community. The IDF forces deployed to the area and began searching for the suspects. The IDF is in ongoing contact with the residents and security forces in the area, per the IDF. And Bahrain alleges Iranian drones attempted to strike its territory early morning today. Manama calls the attack a blatant violation of sovereignty. And more breaking news, Israeli occupation forces have advanced towards the outskirts of that place there, southern Lebanon, under the cover of heavy machine gun fire, according to local reports. This follows a detonation of a stun gun G near the town of there. And Japan announces $15 million in humanitarian aid for Iran, Lebanon, and Palestine. Japan has announced $15 million emergency grant assistance to support humanitarian relief efforts in Iran, Lebanon, the occupied West Bank. Japanese Foreign Minister Motegi revealed the initiative during a press conference on Friday. Under the plan, Japan will allocate $10 million to Iran, $4 million to Lebanon, and $1 million to Palestine through international organizations. Now it's important to ask, who gets this money? How is the money being dispersed? It's important to ask these questions. And he also emphasized that peace and stability in West Asia are of critical importance to Japan. He added that Japan will continue coordinating with relevant countries and international organizations while contributing to efforts aimed at improving humanitarian conditions and promoting peace and stability across the region. And the UAE resumes clearing cargo to Iran following U.S. escalation. An Iranian trade official has confirmed that cargo clearance operation from the UAE strategic Jebel Ali port to Iran have officially resumed, following severe logistical disruptions triggered by U.S. military strikes. The bottleneck occurred after Washington launched attacks against Iranian positions, which came in the wake of a drone strike targeting a merchant vessel navigating the critical Strait of Hormuz checkpoint. And Trump's vow to run Venezuela is tested after earthquakes. Now, the toll is up to almost 1,920. The Pentagon sent 2 ships, transport planes, and helicopters to assist. And emergency workers were also sent from Virginia, Florida, and California, as they were among hundreds of search and rescue specialists who flooded in from at least a dozen countries, as the Venezuelan authorities appeared to be struggling with the scale of disaster. And they also added about 1,400 buildings had been damaged, including 13 hospitals. And pause to read all of the countries that are included from the European Commission: United Kingdom, UAE, Qatar, China, Turkey, Mexico, Canada, Brazil, Spain, and also Cuba, and a bunch of other countries as well. That is all the news I have for you guys. I will be back around 12 o'clock-ish to give you guys another update. And it's on Epstein. As always, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. My Venmo is in my bio, and I'll see you guys later.